Hi everyone, this is Bob from the Netskope team and welcome to another session in the Elevate Your Network, Simplify Your Day demo series. Now this demo will focus on how the Netskope platform reduces the risk of data breaches and external attacks. So let's jump right into it. Okay, so Netskope's AI-powered protection ensures that users are safe as they access websites and SaaS applications. To illustrate this, let's go to this scenario where we have this website with some malicious things going on. And the first thing I want to show you is what if the destination is a known risky destination? So here we have a malicious website using Netskope's threat intelligence from external threat intelligence feeds, our own threat labs research. All of that threat intelligence tells us that that is a risky destination and we're going to block the user, protect the user, their device, their data, and also throw up an acceptable use policy to remind the user, hey, they got to be responsible, etc. So the second scenario here is malicious payload, right? This is the bad content, and the specific scenario here is Microsoft 365 OneDrive, which happens to be one of the primary destinations or delivery mechanisms for malware. And there's a couple reasons for that. One of the reasons is Microsoft is often a trusted destination. So bad actors know that, and they use that to basically deliver malware. Also, many organizations are worried about inspecting Microsoft 365 traffic because the potential impact on user performance. So in many cases, the traffic doesn't even get inspected. Once again, bad actors know that. Well, this is where Netskope provides the ability to inspect this traffic in real time without impacting the performance of the user, and at the same time protecting against all of these malware types that are being delivered using Microsoft. And by the way, we use AI techniques to identify that there are malicious payloads in that Microsoft content, and we're able to protect the user in that particular case. And then third here is sometimes the destination, it could be risky, it could be benign, it might be a gray area, and this is where Netskope also has advanced controls like isolation, where we can isolate the user session. We put a little rectangle here. This is fully configurable. And now the user session can be controlled. And in this particular case, we have all of these advanced configurations. And what we've done here is made this a view-only experience. We don't want to allow the user to be able to fill in their credentials here. And also we want to block things like downloads. So we completely disable downloads. So this, again, still the user can access this site, but they just can't download or enter anything to protect themselves. And then finally, on this site also on the upper right, this is a very common scenario. You see this with websites where it says, hey, log into this environment using your Facebook, your Microsoft, your Google. Everybody likes this because it makes it simple. You don't have to remember your login and everything. The challenge is many of these login environments are fake. They're architected to harvest employee credentials, right? So this is a big issue. You can use threat intelligence as one mechanism because there's all these known URLs that are bad. They're known for phishing. But in many cases, these are new and they haven't made their way to threat intelligence. So you need a different mechanism. This is where Netskope has employed AI-powered phishing protection. So what we do is in milliseconds, when the user clicks on this, the content components of the page, even if there's a JavaScript that's rendering the page components, the system uses AI to detect that, oh, that is not a real Microsoft login page, and we're able to block access to that page, ultimately protecting the user, their device, and their data. And then finally, last but certainly not least, another very risky scenario that Netskope protects against is command and control, and specifically C2 beaconing. This is a big issue. You have all of these static signatures that many vendors provide to look for known beacons that are out there. The challenge is they change like almost overnight. There's a new one, right? So signatures have to keep up. Well, Netskope has developed a command and control beaconing model using AI, where we look for a comprehensive range of signals to identify suspicious network behavior that could indicate C2 activity. So in this particular example here, what I'm going to go ahead and do is I'm going to go to this user here, and we're going to go ahead and let me just refresh this. This is our behavioral analytics. I'm going to go to this big dip here because what has, let's go back to Erica here. And so this big dip, so what we've detected here, number of different sequences, but this one in particular I want to call out because this is command and control beaconing behavior that has been detected involving Erica. So there's potential data siphoning taking place for that command and control behavior. Netskope detected this, and there was not only a high number of requests in the last day, 181 requests from this host, but also all of the behavior models go into this. And based on all the signals, this is definitely C2 beaconing behavior. We bring basically the user score all the way down to 0, so that from a policy standpoint and a control standpoint blocks them from being able to do anything, so they don't harm themselves and also they don't infect their colleagues or the network at this point. So that is command and control beaconing behavior, and that is AI powered for protection. So there you have it, AI powered protection. Again, protect users as they're going to these internet destinations and do it without impacting the user experience from a performance standpoint.